Now you guys love free graphic design goodies and resources, but today I have some fresh and some really interesting and interactive freebies for your graphic design workflow. As you may already know, I streamline and optimize my design projects with Milanote, and this is for an ultimate functionality and time saving. And to learn more about Milanote and also the recent updates and how I make my life so much more efficient and so much easier, stay tuned to the very end of today's video. So the first freebie today will allow you to do something pretty unique. Now as graphic designers, we use stock imagery from time to time, and it's pretty obvious that we want some high quality and some royalty-free images to work with. However, everybody has access to the same exact images. Well, this website allows you to mix and match a whole catalogue of royalty-free images together to make your own stock photos. So let's quickly take a look. So you can choose, as an example, a model, and then you can change up the backgrounds, and you can see the AI allows a smooth transition and adjustments to your image. I can even pull up other objects to place on my images. And granted, this picture selection should go on a mantle or on a table, so if I do realize it's actually a bad fit, I can just click the trash icon and delete it. Also, like with Photoshop, you can click these arrows to position objects behind or in front of each other. And you can obviously see how unique and how cool this resource is. Again, totally free. And also here on the left, you can see categories for the models, the objects, the backgrounds, and also some text if you want it. So resource number 2 today is a real behemoth of a design freebie. There is a whole lot here for you to make use of as a graphic designer. So on the left, we can see over 1,200 PSDs, and that's in the theme of icons, mockups, and much more. Also fonts are here and also stock imagery. And of course guys, Adobe Illustrator resources. Now these resources can be helpful for your projects. As an example here we have payment logo icons and also AI mockups that I'm sure you guys will really dig. I also know how many of you love free fonts, as I do myself, and this resource does have a lot of fonts for you to choose from. There is a nice selection and you often will be taken to an external download source. But as always guys, with fonts and downloads, do make sure that you check any license agreement before using the download. So keeping with the theme of typography, here is an interesting resource that not only has free fonts, but it has something a little bit more. This website is called Use and Modify, and you have access to open sourced fonts, which pretty much means you can modify the fonts yourself, hence the name Use and Modify. Now at the very top, we have a menu of categories to browse over, and then a night mode that you can switch on or off. And this is a pretty nice addition to have. Also, there is a button to toggle the view of displayed fonts. But let's take a look at a category here, and let's say the narrow font category. You will see there are quite a few fonts here alone in this one category. So you can really have a look at the fonts and then, of course, go to the external download link if you do want to grab and install it. Resource number 4 is a neat little freebie for those of you who want some kind of patterns for Adobe Illustrator. In the overview menu, you can browse all of the patterns that you will be able to grab and download. So if you do want to go ahead and grab this pattern bundle, you will need to give up your email address to receive the actual download link. But once you do have it, you have access to the whole bundle and it's totally free. And there are some really neat vector patterns ready to open up within Adobe Illustrator. The 5th resource is another very interesting and somewhat cutting-edge design freebie. With this website, you can grab yourself some neat illustrations. However, the cool thing here is that they are completely customizable. You do have a lot of choice with this resource, and I'm going to select this option here. So as you can see, I can change the head style and also the torso style too, the clothing and also the action. Having a pregnant guy doesn't look too right, so let's change that quickly. I'm trying to make myself here, and I'm pretty sure I wouldn't wear this jacket with super skinny jeans, but you get the idea. This resource is free, and it's the first of its kind that I've personally come across. The 6th resource today is a spot of inspiration. Now, we do all need to be inspired from time to time, and this website has some very clean and some very interesting projects to look at. For example, here is a huge list of bottle package designs. And I personally really love looking at package design in general, even though I don't have a lot of experience with it myself. There's just some reason I love looking at package design, I don't know why. But if you want to get inspired, do click this resource and have a look around. Now, as a graphic designer, I do feel the need to have functionality and streamlined planning at my fingertips. And that's why I've partnered with Milanote for 2 years, but it's also why I use them for every single design project that I work on. It's visual planning for us designers, and as a logo designer, that's absolutely crucial. But it's a lot more than just that. As you can see on screen, I've invited a work partner onto this project board, and they can leave comments and even emoji reactions. I can also do that too, and this offers a teamwork functionality and also a client to designer relationship dynamic. With Milanote, you can create lists, mood boards, notes, typography choices, drag and drop imagery, and so much more. Now, it has become a staple of my design process, and if you want to learn more about Milanote and also to sign up for free, click the link in the description box below and head over to the sponsor of today's video, Milanote. If you want to learn more about making money as a graphic designer or just boosting those skills, subscribe to my channel for weekly graphic design content, and of course click a video on screen. Until next time guys, design your future today. Peace.